Ooh, that's a monster. That's a monster. Oh, a beast. Holy smokes. Look at the size of this one. That might even be a 6-pounder. Alright guys, welcome back. Today, late February, first sunny, warm day of the year. We had a terrible late winter, but we've been pretty damn spoiled. We've had a abnormally warm, mild winter until mid-February. And then, yeah, temps crashed. Fishing went to pot, and I couldn't even get my boat out for a couple weeks because of the snow and the way the plow messed up my parking situation. So yeah, not great. Didn't get a chance to practice too much for that freeze your bass blast, so I still went. I just want to see everyone, have some pizza, and at least give it a whirl. I did catch a few fish, but it was not ideal. I definitely need a little practice. Just that isn't my lake, let alone in winter. So I look forward to over the coming years getting a little better, and maybe I can compete with some of these guys. But these guys are just absolutely legit. These top couple guys that keep winning this tournament. You just have to be a total stud if you can catch them like that with those conditions. So hats off to them. I know they got a ton of experience on that water, and in general I'm lacking in that respect, but I'm learning quick. Give me a little time, I'll be right up there with them. So yes, we're going to Lake Washington. Beautiful day. Gonna check it out, see if I can get some bites. And it's been a while since I've been out here, so I want to say this area I'm fishing, I haven't been here since December, although it did go really well in December. But this is a different time of year. These fish are not going to be where I left them, so we'll see if I can go find them and catch a few. So stay tuned. Alright, let's take a look at a few spots. This will be interesting because I do have some waypoints from different times of the year. Different spots they hold up on, depending on time of year, conditions, all that fun stuff. So last time I was out here, I think I was catching them in about 50-60 foot of water. The very first thing I'm going to do is check the shallows, only because it's on the way out. Might hold some largemouth, but I'm actually a little more curious about the smallmouth. So for starters, I'm going to see if they are even remotely shallow. I'm starting in 25 foot of water. This is where I find them oftentimes in summertime. This is late February after a nasty cold spell, and we're in 44.4 degrees water temps. So it has not warmed up, to be perfectly honest, as much as I'd hope. So that's kind of a reference point. And wherever I find them, I will let you know, so you can kind of remember that. Okay, so one spot was checked in approximately 25 foot of water. no surprise that those fish are not there yet. So I will say last February, this time of year, I was catching them in 25 foot of water, but this is a different year, different beast. 44 degrees. That's not warm by any stretch, so they might still be out fairly deep, but I'll get to the bottom of this. I bet you I at least find them. Getting them to bite is a whole nother story. There's a nasty windstorm yesterday, so this water is a mess. Nothing in 36. Check. One or two big ones in 45 feet. Normally holds 5 or 6 fish, so looks like in general early indication is these fish are going to be at minimum 40 feet deep. Got a bite, and I think it was big. But again, my expectations aren't too high on catching today. Oh my gosh, these fish are just toying with me. There we go. This might be a big trout. Oh no, it's a bass. Okie dokie. All right, well, thank you for picking up pizza.
That's fine, yeah. She's kind of starving.
Beautiful fish. A lot more shallow than I thought. Wow, what a stud. Beauty. I don't have a scale today. I think that's almost 4 pounds. So I was fishing 45 feet, finding a few fish out there, caught a few small ones, and decided to go a little more shallow. And yeah, found a few fish over here, surprisingly. So I'm definitely gonna poke around a little bit more shallow. Maybe these are where the feeding fish are, because that one had a little better attitude. Interesting, very interesting. I just threw on a 5/16 instead of a 3/8. Started to comb the shallower water and bam. Now, one fish isn't a pattern, but I think I'm on to something. Let's stay a little more shallow. Well, first big one of the day. that's a good one. Pretty good anyway. Yes! Oh boy, fatty. Unbelievable. Not a huge fish, but she has been eating. Oh yeah, look at that. And look at the size of that belly. You kidding me? Woo! Beauty. That's definitely 4.5. Beauty. Bye, big girl. Well, I continued my relatively shallow fishing, and I spotted a few fish here and there, but the point is they're here and they're big. So, I mean, 44-degree water temperature, and these fish are in 24 feet of water, and basically on a deep weed line. So you definitely can't rule out this shallow water. You really can't. I mean, this is a learning experience for me. I thought for sure they'd still be out deep. It's just fascinating. This is the kind of stuff I wanted to learn before my tournament. You know, I probably wouldn't have fished so darn deep the whole time. And that would have been possibly changed the way I fished during that tournament and turned out with different results. I love learning. It's the best part about this. And I'm still in that learning phase for sure. For sure. Always learning. Especially in winter. I just have never committed very much time in the winter. Ooh, that's a monster. That's a monster. Nope. Oh, a beast. Holy smokes. Look at the size of this one. Holy smokes. That might even be a 6-pounder. I don't know what to say. My God. What is this? It's not that deep. Looks like a trout, but it's a bass. Oh, and he just came off. Didn't have him hooked very well. Well, I'm in that same range. I slid out a little deeper because I wasn't getting enough bites on the weed line. And I found a isolated patch of weeds in a little deeper water. Bummer. Well, that's probably a 3.5, 4 pounder. But I like this cool little spot that I found. I bet it'll hold fish another time. Definitely marking it for later. This time it's 33 feet of water. Just one last cast in there before I slide into a new spot. I am losing daylight. Not bad. A few nice ones. I'd say I got 5 nice ones. Unfortunately, I didn't get them all on camera because I forget to record. But yeah, I'm not going to complain. Good day, good day. Good afternoon. Great day considering I had to work first. It's a good day. I don't care if that's the only fish I caught today. That would have made my day. I think that's my biggest fish of the year so far, definitely. And I have not caught any smallies that big yet. Starting my year off right. I believe that's it. I just got one more spot. And I'm outie. Time to go sit in traffic. Good old 405. That's why I never fish out here. That traffic is something else. Of course, it'll be damn near rush hour. That's why I'm not in a hurry to go sit in traffic. Alright guys, there you go. Kind of a fun day. I love just trying to figure out these fish, and so satisfying to start off on the wrong foot and to finish on the right foot. That's what makes this fun for me. So there you have it. Let this be a lesson. Well, one, just because you're catching them at 65 feet on another lake that's only 10 miles away doesn't mean they're all like that in all given any given spots, which I already knew that, but this is just a testament. And you know, everyone fishing out there that I saw was fishing much deeper than me, and this reminds me of a certain tournament that I won last year. I felt like I was the only one in the right water. And you know, you can't be afraid to think outside the box. Just because everyone else is doing one thing doesn't mean that's the right thing, I guess, in life in general. So there you have it. Kind of a fun experience. You know, these fish, let this be a lesson. These fish are not afraid to get up shallow, at least on a nice day. And even though water temps are 43 something in a lot of spots I was in, these fish were pushing up. So I think there's obviously more to it than the water temps. I think it's the length of the day. You know, fish have other ways to know what time it is, you know, when to start doing their move. So fun stuff. So tune in for the next one, and I'll see you then.